Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Up 2-0. They certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them. They still have to play good baseball and execute on their chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead to what might be next. They know they have to take care of business in this contest first.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Eaton is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit
baseman,
on the absolute
7,
screws. One's right at one guy and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Reds leave 1. Still no score. Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Here's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Trey Turner. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 home.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
This is foul right side. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kemp. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike one. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The center fielder, number
ready
27.
now, Matt Kemp. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Soto going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he popped him up, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's Matt Adams now. His career line against Roark up until this point. It's been a steady 5 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nationals leave 1. Still no score. So here now's the pitcher, Tanner Roark. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
35, Tanner Roark.
Derek Dietrich is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Derek Dietrich.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the
ball. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 now. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Jesse Winker. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Michael.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitch. Performance by both teams. Or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again a 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. Digging in, Howie Kendrick. Jared Hughes answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 48, Jared Hughes.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Nationals gone in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tony Sipp will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. In is Joey Votto now.
Tony Sipp. Now playing right field and batting 9th, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The 3rd baseman, number 7.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Ball 3, 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me.
Right fielder,
You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Nicholas Castellanos will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Castellanos.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch is a ball. Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now
at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one.
Please.
Nicholas Castellanos will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 15, Nick Castellanos.
Zach Duke comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Zach Duke.
Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Castellanos is there. One away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No balls and one strike. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. So the lineup flips over and digging in Adam Eaton. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. No balls and a strike to count.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Last strike now for the Nats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And the Reds are moving on. They've got a date in the National League Championship Series. So the Reds have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series.
Matt, they dominated the division series from beginning to end. I'm sure they're riding high, and they should be. They're going to set their sights now on who they're facing in the next round.
And on the losing side of this one, how about the Nationals?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series. They'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them. But they did have a commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason mix next year.
Let's check in with Heidi Watney, who's had a chance to ask both ball clubs about making it to the League Championship Series. Heidi?
Well, Matt, coming off a dominant three-game sweep of the division series, this group enters this LCS with a perceivable air of confidence. But they also have a lot to say about the tremendous respect that they have for their opponent, who sports a pretty impressive season resume themselves. They don't expect this series to be a walk in the park. They know they're going to have to bring their best if they want to survive and stamp their World Series passport.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris
Leading off
Taylor.
for the Dodgers,
Lifetime history with
the
Alex
center
Wood.
fielder, number
He's a
3.
.333 hitter.
Taylor.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The third baseman.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Hit softly down the line at first. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
He got the pitch he wanted. He didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Muncy stands at first with one out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
That's an out.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. But they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
That's ball
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Bellinger in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls, has to be completely.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He carries a .393 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In there for strike 1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped up, Votto in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Corey Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Scooter Gennett, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
Scooter Gennett.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
I got enemies, got a lot of people trying
right fielder, number 66.
1 away now for the free-swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. The short, hit hard. Seager fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Hey, sick of these niggas. Hire some help.
The center fielder, number 27.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out now.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Caleb Ferguson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Pollock. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 3. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Look out. 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number
so a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Comes set with the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Turner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shoot it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Count 1-0.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 pitch. He's looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Another full count pitch home. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kemp on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
No, that's low.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cincinnati bullpen does its job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Winker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something. without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The third baseman, 7.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pollock at the track. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 5-3. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get to that batter's box.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Dodgers 3. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 48, Jared Hughes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Puig, but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Whoa, that's
ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Jock.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike three. Dodgers down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
I got enemies, got enemies.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Taylor, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The catcher, Tucker.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Scott Schebler has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke.
Scott Schebler.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
26.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Corey Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready, here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
No balls and 1 strike. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Awfully
Nope.
close with the
Outside.
slider there, but it's 1-1. Iglesias has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here.
Now
If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Well thrown
0-1's the
sinker
count.
that time, down, but in the strike zone. Here's one that
1
misses
strike.
high. It's 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Scooped up, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Max
And that'll bring up the versatile
Muncy.
Max Muncy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on
0-2
and
to count.
missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. So the Reds continue to dominate their way through this postseason, guys.
Yeah, and Matt, they've yet to lose a game. You've heard that phrase, right? A rolling stone gathers no moss. These guys are rolling, and that comes with a lot of confidence and some good mojo.
Yeah, Dan, with the momentum they've built up right now, these guys are like a runaway train. Good luck slowing this team down.